Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, students? Hope you all are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah, and you all be safe at your homes. And welcome to the new class 4. This is your new book of science, and I'm your teacher, Miss Saima. And before starting our lesson, let's make a dua. Rabbi zidni ilma. O Allah, increase my knowledge. First chapter of your science book 4 is habitats. Habitat is the natural home or environment of a plant, animal, or other organism. It is a place where an organism lives. And the main components of habitats are shelter, water, food, and space. There are different types of habitats like desert, rainforest, grassland, etc. Now the flora. The flora is actually the vegetation or a plant life that grows in a certain area, and this term usually refers more to the native plants. For example, grassland, large trees, forest, etc. And the fauna. Fauna is a group of the animals that are found at a certain place, and the examples of the fauna includes birds, animals, fish, insects, etc. The example of the first habitat is the rainforest. The rainforest is simply an area of the tall and evergreen trees with a high amount of the rainfall. The given picture shows the picture of the rainforest, and a wide variety of organisms can be found in the rainforest, and these organisms find food, shelter, protection, and mates for the reproduction in the rainforest, and their habitat is rainforest. The second habitat is about the desert, and a desert is a dry land with usually little vegetation and a little rainfall, and such land have a very warm climate. So the plants are mostly in the desert areas of the cactus and acacia tree, whereas animals are the camels of the desert area habitat. Now the Arctic habitat, it is a cold area above the Arctic Circle, and the snow covers the most of the ground, and the temperature is very low, and it is a place where certain plants and animals live, uh, and there are hardly any trees there. Now the coral reef is a home to many organisms which live in the water, such as fish, coral, sponges, and seaweeds, and it also supports a wide variety of flora and fauna under seawater. Other habitats include the garden, pond, flower bed, and even a tree or a rotting log are also the habitat of for different organisms. For example, the pond is a habitat for different fishes, frog, and the water lily, etc. And the flower bed is a habitat for the butterflies, bees, etc. Whereas a rotting log is the habitat for different kind of fungus. There is an exercise given on your page number 7 of your textbook science. In this exercise, just you have to match the plants and animals with their habitats. Now, the population. Population is actually a group of the organisms of the same kind which live and reproduce at a given place. For example, there you may find different kinds of population in animals, like the population of lion, population of tiger, population of cats, population of dogs, etc. And when different kinds of populations living together in a particular habitat, it becomes a community. Here you can see the jungle is a community for different kinds of populations. In the community you can see lion, tiger, zebra all together. Okay, there are multiple of species in a single community. Invertebrates, invertebrates are the animals which are without backbone. They do not have any backbone, and these vertebrates are can easily be found in the garden. For example, earthworms, millipedes, snails, slugs, spiders, and insects such as ants, bees, butterflies, crickets, and dragonflies. They can easily be found in the garden. Now move to your workbook, and we will do the activity related to the topics which we have learned in today's class. Activity 1.1 is about exploring habitats, and in this activity there is a table given to you on page number 1, in which you have to write down the habitats around the school. So you may write the land habitat, water habitat, garden habitat, or pond habitat, etc. Now move to page number 3. There's another table given to you. In this table, you have to choose any habitat, and you have to write down the name of the plants and the animals which found in that habitat. Suppose if you are choosing garden habitat, so you have to write down the name of that the plants and the animals which found in that habitat. For example, the plants which found in the garden habitat are flowers, grasses, etc. And the animals found in the garden habitat are the ducks, rabbits, etc. And suppose if you are choosing uh, pond habitat, so plants which found in the pond habitat are the water lily, and the animals found in the ponds are the fishes, frog, uh, etc. And suppose if you are choosing land habitat, so neem trees are found in the this habitat, and the animals in the land habitat are the cats, dogs, etc. Okay, now move to page number 6. There is another table given to you, which is observation table. So you have to observe the invertebrates, and you have to write down the place where the invertebrates found and the characters also. For example, the first one is given to you in your book, done for you, a butterfly, and the place where it finds on the leaf of a tree, and the characteristics of that invertebrate is it has 6 legs, 3 body parts, a pair of antenna, etc., and a pair of wings. So you have to choose another invertebrate. For example, you're choosing a snail, so it found in the soil of the garden, and the features of the snails are it has a shell, outer shell, and the pair of antenna, and it can slide over. Now class, this is your homework to read the topics which I have taught you in this class, and do the activity in your workbook. Okay, thank you.